Good morning, children. Today in our GK class, we are going to discuss chapter 21 special places. So, first of all, we should know what is the special places. So, special places are the places which have been given special names. So, first one which we are going to discuss is a harbor. So, what is a harbor? A harbor is a sheltered body of water where ships, boats can be docked. That means it is an area of water where we can keep ships and boats. We can load it there and we can unload it, those ships and boats from there. Now, the term harbor is often used interchangeably with port. So, we can use port also in place of harbor, which is a man-made facility built for loading and unloading vessels. So these port and or harbor, they are made by man. They are man-made facilities. Which why they have been made? They have been built so that the vessels means big ships and boats, they can be loaded. Loaded means the things can be kept on that, and unloaded, that means the things can be taken out from there. And dropping off and picking up passengers. So dropping off of the passengers can be taken, and passengers can be picked also from the harbor by the ships and the boats. Now, ports usually include one or more harbors. So there can be one harbor also in a port, and there can be more than one harbor also in a port. So what happens in this harbor? Harbor is a place, is a place in the water from where we can see the ships over there, we can see the boats over there. They are kept on the side of the bank of water, and from there we can load and unload other things, the boats from there. Now, what is a harbor? A harbor is a sheltered area of water from where boats and ships can be loaded or unloaded. The next question we can form, what is a vessel? So, a large boat and ship is called a vessel. Now, the second one which we are going to discuss is a motel. So, we will see what is a motel. So, here you find this hotel with a parking area for the vehicles. So, now, motel is a hotel providing travelers with lodging and free parking facilities. That means it is a hotel which provides the travelers with the lodging facility. That means the travelers can take rest over there. They can live for few days over there. It gives free parking facilities. That means to keep the cars and the vehicles, they don't charge. And it is typically a roadside hotel. So it is a roadside hotel having rooms adjacent to an outside parking area. So they have rooms which is adjacent, means on the side, beside that they have outside parking area is available outside that, adjacent to the rooms. Now question can be made, what is a motel? So a hotel near a roadside which has free parking facilities for travelers is called motel. Now the next one which we are going to discuss is convent. So what is a convent? We will discuss now. Although convent usually refers to the actual building where nuns live together. So convent, in the convent who lives? The nuns, they live. This is a building made for the nuns. They live over here. And it can also sometimes more generally refer to a Christian community that is living according to religious vows. So nuns, they live in a convent. Along with nuns means nuns live there, but also in the convent, the people, those who follow the religious vows, that means according to the religion, if they are following the promises of the religion, the Christian community, they can reside over there. They have to follow the rules of the Christianity. Now you will ask, okay, who are the nuns? So we can say that a member of a religious group of women who live together in a special building away from other people. So these nuns, they are living in the convent. They live in the convent, and they are they are a religious group of women. That means they follow the Christianity. They follow the Christianity and they live. And the other people, they don't live over there. Now, what is a mint? So, the mint is the place where coins of a currency are made. So, here it is a place. You can see here minting of the coins is being done. So, minting of the coins is being done. So, here the currency of the country or the coins of the country, they are made in the mint. Now, where a question comes, where are coins made? So, we can write that coins are made in a mint. Coins are made in a mint. Now the next one is theatre. We are going to discuss about theatre. What is a theatre? A theatre is a collaborative form of performing art that uses live performers. So in the theatre, these live performers, that means the performers like actors and actresses, they perform over there, they do acting over there, they are doing the plays over there, and is a collaborative form. Collaborative, it means that it is a combined effort of two or more groups of people. So they can now, and they are typically actors or actresses. So actors and actresses, they perform on the theaters, in the theater, to present the experience of a real or imagined event before a live audience in a specific place. So these actors and actresses, what they are doing, they are presenting their experiences over there. They are presenting their experience over there. The experience can be real also, the experience can be imaginary also. Imagined event before a live audience, that means the audience are present over there in a specific place, often a stage. So where they perform, they are performing on the stage. They are performing on the stage, and the audience, you can see in this picture, at the places, and in this the audience, they sit and they see the performance of the actors and actresses. Now who performs in a theatre? So actors and actresses perform in a theatre in front of audience on a stage, and the performance is live. Now vineyard. We are going to discuss about vineyard. So what is a vineyard? A vineyard is a plantation of grape bearing vines growing mainly for wine making. So these are made, the plantation is done for making wines, and the grapes are grown over there, and along with that raisins, table grapes, and also non-alcoholic grape juice, they grow. That means wine grapes also grow. Along with that, raisins, table grapes, and non-alcoholic grape juice are made over there. Now the science, practice, and study of vineyard production is known as viticulture. So what is the study of this vineyard production known as? So the study of vineyard production, it is viticulture. So question can be made, what is viticulture? We can write that the science, practice, and study of vineyard production is known as viticulture. Now what is the difference? Now you have read that one is a grapevine and table grapes. You will ask, what is the difference between wine grapes and table grapes? You can see this. Wine grape, it is a smaller, and table grape, it is bigger. So we are going to do. So table grapes are grown in a way to make them more physically appealing. That means table grapes, they look very nice. They are larger, seedless with thicker pulp. So the pulp is thicker, the outer covering. The inner side is thicker and thinner skins. Skins are thin to give them that ideal pop when you eat them. So when you eat, you will feel very nice, feel very tasty. And table grapes have less acidity and also less sugar than a wine grape. So table grapes, they are less acidic and they have less sugar than a wine grapes. Now wine grapes are lean and mean. They are thinner, are grown to produce sweetest and most potent grapes. These wine grapes, they are very sweet, and so table grapes are grown in a way to make them more physically appealing. That means these table grapes, they are made in such a way so that when anyone sees, they like to eat it. They are larger, seedless, with thicker pulp and thinner skins to give them that ideal pop when you eat them. So these table grapes, they are larger, they are thick, and they are seedless, and they have pulp inside them, and the pulp is thicker, and thinner skins are thinner. And what they give? They give ideal pop when you eat. You will feel very nice. Table grapes have less acidity and also less sugar than a wine grape. So these table grapes, they are less acidic and they have less sugar than a wine grape. Now wine grapes are lean and mean. It means that these wine grapes, they are thinner. Wine grapes are grown to produce the sweetest and most potent grapes. So these wine grapes, why they are produced? They are produced because they are sweet and they have more power. They are smaller, riddled with seeds. So they are smaller than the table grapes. They have seeds inside them. They have thicker skins, and they have higher juice content. Then they have less pulp, but just juice content is higher in that. So wine grapes are delicate and difficult to transport. So these are delicate. Delicate, it means that it can be destroyed easily. And it difficult to transport. Why it is difficult to transport? Because what happens while transporting, they can be destroyed. When you eat a fresh wine grape, they ooze apart, leaving you crunchy, bitter seeds and chewy grape skin. So when you are eating wine grapes, when you eat a wine grapes, you will feel a little bitter, and grape skin, you can chew it because the skin, it is thicker. Now the next one which we are going to discuss is the graveyard. What is a graveyard? A graveyard is an area of land, sometimes near a church, where dead people are buried. So this graveyard, it is a place near the church. So what is a church? Church is a place of worship of the Christians, where the Christians, they go to worship. And here the dead people, they are buried underground. Now, what is a church? It is a building where Christians go to worship. Now, the next one is cemetery. What is cemetery? So, a place where dead people are buried, especially a place that does not belong to a church. So, here, the difference between the graveyard and the cemetery. So, what happens here in this cemetery? It is a place where dead people, here also the dead people are buried, but this area, it does not belong to a church, while the area near the graveyard, okay, that belongs to the church, but in cemetery it does not belong to a church. So here see, a graveyard is a burial ground that adjoins a church, and a cemetery is a burial ground that does not. Okay. Now the next one is palace. We are going to do what is a palace? A palace is a place which is the home of king and queen. So in a palace, the king and queen, they live. It is a royal place. Now, who lives in a palace? A question can be formed. Who lives in a palace? So we can write that a king and queen lives in a palace. Now this is barrack. Barrack is a place where the soldiers, they live. You can see this is a long building and the soldiers, they live over here. Now we are going to do what is a barrack. So barracks are usually a group of long buildings built to house military personnel or laborers. It means that here the barrack, it is a house, as you can see in this picture, a long building. Okay, long building. Here the soldiers they live. You can see on the side the soldiers live. So barrack, it is a group of long buildings built to house military personnel. That means the military people, the soldiers, or the people those who are related with the military, they live over here. They live in the barracks. So where do soldiers live? So the soldiers live in long building known as barrack. So this barrack is a house for the soldiers, the house for the soldiers, so that they can be protected over there. Now we are going to discuss the exercise related with this. So the first one is a place where ships can seek shelter. So chapter 21 exercises we are going to do. So a place where ships can seek shelter, what it is? It is a harbor. Now the next one, a roadside hotel. So what is a roadside hotel called? So a roadside hotel, it is called motel. Now the next one, number 3, a place where nuns stay. Where do the nuns they live? They live in convent. They live in convent. So a place where coins are made. So what is the place there where coins are made called? It is called mint. You can write over there. Now a place where plays are performed, where the actors and actresses, where they perform near the live audience, it is theater. You can see a person, he is performing, and the audience are sitting and watching him. Now a place where grape vines are planted, it is vineyard. Here you can see grapes, and the plantation of the grapes, they are done in the vineyard. Now a burial ground beside a church. So burial ground where the dead people, where they are buried, and the place which is near a church, that is called graveyard. Now the next one, a burial ground not in a churchyard. So the burial ground that does not belong to the church, what it is? It is a cemetery. Now the next one, the residence of a king. Residence means the house of a king. What it is called? It is called a palace. It is called a palace. Now in the last one, a place where soldiers live. What is it this called? So a place where the soldiers or the military people they live, it is called a barrack. So this is your page number 32 of GK book. You have to complete it in good handwriting. So thank you everyone.